السلام علیکم. آج ہم اسٹڈی کریں گے 9th کلاس انگلش کا جو فرسٹ یونٹ ہے، یونٹ نمبر 1 دا سیویئر آف مین کائنڈ، اس کے شارٹ کوشچن آنسرز. تو پہلا سوال ہے وٹ ٹائپ آف لینڈ از عربیہ؟ تو آنسر اس کا آپ لکھیں گے عربیہ از دا لینڈ آف ان پیراللڈ چارم اینڈ بیوٹی ود ٹریک لیس ڈیزرٹس. یہاں تک لکھیں. اور ویسے تو یہ کافی تھوڑا سا آگے بھی ہے، لیکن آپ کوشش کریں کہ اس کو بریوٹی کے ساتھ مختصر کر کے اتنا سا ہی لکھیں تاکہ کوئی بھی گرامر اور اسپیلنگ کی ایرر نہ ہو. تو عربیہ از دا لینڈ آف انپیرلڈ چارم اینڈ بیوٹی ود ٹریکلیس ڈیزرٹس. انپیرلڈ کے اسپیلنگ بہت سے اسٹوڈنٹس غلط لکھتے ہیں، تو اس کو یاد کرنا ہے اچھے طریقے سے. اگر آپ کو یہ یاد نہیں ہوتا تو پھر میچ لیس لکھ لیں انپیرللڈ کی جگہ، لیکن اسپیلنگ غلط نہیں کرنے. میچ لیس MATCHLESS میچ لیس. اور اگر اس کی اسپیلنگ آپ نے یاد کرنے ہیں تو وہ بھی نہایت ایزی ہیں. UN ایک ہو گیا اس کا حصہ، اس کے حصے بنا لیں. پیرا PARA، اور اس کے بعد LLELED. ٹھیک ہے. یا پھر ایسا بھی کر سکتے ہیں کہ UN پہلے آپ یاد کر لیں، اس کے بعد پیرا PARA، یہ بھی آپ کو یاد ہو گیا. اور اس کے بعد اینڈ پہ چلے جائیں LED، وہ بھی آپ کو یاد ہے. لیڈ یعنی ان اور پیرا اور لیڈ، یہ تین سپیلنگز جو آپ کو یاد ہیں. تو درمیان میں جو رہ جائے گے وہ آپ نے اصل میں یاد کرنے ہیں LLE. تو ان پیراللڈ. اس کے بعد سیکنڈ کوشچن ہے Why was the Holy Quran sent in Arabic? The Holy Quran was sent in Arabic because it is the language of eloquence. Question number 3 is for which ability were the Arabs famous? The Arabs were famous for their remarkable memory and eloquence. Question number 4 ہے What was the condition of mankind before the Holy Prophet? نہایت ایزی آنسر ہے اس کا. مین کائنڈ اسٹوڈ آن دا ورج آف chaos. Question number 5 is why did the holy prophet stay in the cave of Hira? The Rasul stayed in the cave of Hira in remembrance of Allah Almighty. Question number 6 is what was the first revelation? Read in the name of thy Lord who created man from a clot of congealed blood and so on. اگر آپ پورا یاد کر سکتے ہیں کوشچن کا آنسر تو یہ تھوڑا سا بڑا ہے، آپ پورا یاد کر کے اس کو لکھیں. لیکن اگر آپ بہت زیادہ غلطیاں کرتے ہیں اسپیلنگز کی اور گرامر کی تو اس سے بہتر ہے کہ آپ اتنا لکھ کے اگر 3 ڈاٹ لگا دیں. Question number 7 is why did the pagan Arabs send a delegation to the Rasul's uncle? They wanted the Rasul to renounce his cause. Question number 8 is what did Hazrat Aisha say about the life of the Holy Prophet? Hazrat Aisha said, his morals and character are an embodiment of the Holy Quran. تو یہ ہیں جو ایزی کر کے آنسرز میں نے آپ کے لیے بنائے ہوئے ہیں، آسان ترین کر کے آنسرز بنائے ہوئے ہیں. ان کو آپ اچھے طریقے سے یاد کریں اور کوشش کریں مختصر سے مختصر سوال جو ہے وہ آپ تیار کریں. اگر اس کے علاوہ آپ کو کسی اور جگہ سے زیادہ مختصر سوال مل رہے ہیں تو آپ وہاں سے بھی تیار کر سکتے ہیں. تو مزید اس کا سیکنڈ چیپٹر بھی جلد ہی میں اپنے یوٹیوب چینل پہ اپلوڈ کروں گا، تو چینل کو لازمی سبسکرائب کریں. لرننگ لیسنز ود عثمان رشید، یہ میرا یوٹیوب چینل ہے، اس کو سبسکرائب کریں تاکہ نئی جو آنے والی انگلش سے ریلیٹڈ ویڈیوز ہیں وہ آپ کو ملتی رہیں. تھینک یو. یونٹ نمبر 2 پیٹریوٹزم کے شارٹ کوسچن آنسرز ہم آج کریں گے. جو ایزی نوٹس ہیں یہ میں نے بنائے ہیں آپ کے لیے. پہلا کوسچن ہے ہاؤ ول یو ڈیفائن پیٹریوٹزم؟ پیٹریوٹزم means love for motherland and devotion to one's country. Question number 2 is what are the qualities of a patriot? A patriot loves his country and is willing to sacrifice when the need arises? Question number 3 is, as a citizen of Pakistan, what are your duties towards your country? So the answer is, we should work hard for the progress of our country. Question number 4 is, what make us stay alert in the wake of foreign invasion? The spirit of patriotism makes us stay alert in the wake of foreign invasion. Question number 5 is, how will you elaborate Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah's quote, "We must develop a sense of patriotism which galvanizes us all into one united and strong nation"? The answer is, the spirit of patriotism will unite us in making our country strong. Okay, अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपको नेक्स्ट चैप्टर के नोट्स भी मिलें तो आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें. ये लर्निंग लेसन्स विद उस्मान रशीद इज माय यूट्यूब चैनल, सो मस्ट सब्सक्राइब दिस यूट्यूब चैनल. थैंक यू. ओके, यूनिट नंबर 3 है मीडिया एंड इट्स इम्पैक्ट. What is the most important function that media performs? The answer is, it shares news and information with people. Question number 2 is, what are two major means of communication? So answer is electronic media and print media. How does media provide entertainment? Media provides entertainment through film, dramas and TV shows. Question number 4 is, what happened when media is allowed to play its role unchecked? Very easy answer, it spreads false news. आपने ये जहन में रखना है कि आंसर मुख्तसर से मुख्तसर होना चाहिए ताकि उसमें कोई भी गलती के जो चांसेस हैं वो कम हो. तो इट स्प्रेड्स एस लाजमी लगाना है. बच्चे क्या करते हैं, ऐसे नहीं लगाएंगे, ग्रामर की गलती हो जाएगी और आधा नंबर कट जाएगा. तो इसलिए भरपूर कोशिश करें कि जब भी जो भी क्वेश्चन आप याद करें, यहाँ से जो मैंने नोट्स बनाए हैं नहायत इजी करके बनाए हैं, आसान करके. लेकिन अगर आपको यहाँ से अच्छे तरीके से याद नहीं हो रहा, किसी और जगह से किसी और बुक से अच्छे तरीके से आप मेमोराइज कर सकते हैं तो वहाँ से करें. लेकिन पेपर के अंदर ग्रामर और स्पेलिंग की एरर मत छोड़ के आए. ठीक है, खास तौर पे स्टूडेंट्स एस जहाँ पे ऐड करना होता है वो नहीं लगाते, तो इसलिए एस की एरर कभी नहीं करनी वरना वो नंबर कट जाते हैं. गिव 3 reasons in support of your TV program. Question number 5 is, so Hasbe Hal is my favorite TV program because it is very amusing, interesting and funny. So these are the questions of unit number 3. If you want to learn or study the question answers of unit number 4, you must subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Learning Lessons with Usman Rashid. Okay, thank you. एक दफ़ा फिर इसको रिवाइज कर लें. What is the most important function that media performs? It shares news and information with people. It shares news and information with people. Question number 2 is, what are two major means of communication? Electronic media and print media. इस क्वेश्चन में आगे वो फर्दर ये भी बाज़ दफ़ा पूछ लेते हैं कि कौन कौन से वो हैं इंक्लूड. तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया includes TV, radio and film, and print media includes newspapers, magazines and books. Question number 3 is, how does media provide entertainment? Media provides entertainment through films, dramas and TV shows. Question number 4 is, what happened when media is allowed to play its role unchecked? It spreads false news. It spreads false news. Okay, question number 5 is give 3 reasons in support of your favorite TV program. Hasbe Hal is my favorite TV program because it is very amusing, interesting and funny. The Hasbe Hal is my favorite TV program because it is very amusing, interesting and funny. So अब इसको याद भी करना है तो कोशिश करें कि इसको लिख के याद करें और एक क्वेश्चन को एटलीस्ट 20 टाइम्स रिपीट करें. It shares news and information with people. It shares news and information with people. इस तरह करके इसको बार बार रिवाइज करें और लिख के याद कर सकते हैं आप, अगर आपको याद करने में मुश्किल पेश आ रही है तो. अदरवाइज़ ये क्वेश्चंस बनाए ही मैंने इतने इजी हैं, इजी नोट्स हैं कि याद करने नहायत आसान है. लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी अगर आपको याद करने में मुश्किल पेश आ रही है तो फिर आप इसको लिखें, लिख के याद करें ताकि स्पेलिंग्स और ग्रामर की एरर्स जो हैं वो ना रहें. तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलें. लर्निंग लेसन्स विद उस्मान रशीद. थैंक यू. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to study chapter number 4 of 9th English, Hazrat Asma radhiyallahu ta'ala anha. So what happened when Abu Jahl asked about Hazrat Abu Bakr? The Hazrat Asma replied, how would I know? Question number 2 is why was Hazrat Abu Qahafa worried? Because he thought that Hazrat Abu Bakr had taken all the wealth, leaving him and children empty-handed. How did Hazrat Asma console her grandfather? She put the stones in a cloth and pretended it as a wealth. Question number 4 is who was Hazrat Abdullah bin Zubair? He was the son of Hazrat Asma radhiyallahu ta'ala anha. Question number 5 is which incident in the story showed Hazrat Asma's love and respect for the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? She tied the food on the back of camel with her own belt. Question number 6 is which incident in the story tells about the generosity of Hazrat Asma? She sold her inherited garden and gave away all the money to the poor. Question number 7 is what message do you get from the life of Hazrat Asma radhiyallahu ta'ala anha? We should face all hardships with patience. Question number 8 is her life would always be a beacon of light for all of us. How? We can follow the footsteps of her in our life. Okay, so these are the questions of unit number 4, Hazrat Asma radhiyallahu ta'ala anha in 9th English. I have made these questions in very easy and short form so that you can memorize these questions easily. और इसमें एक और चीज़ आपने याद रखनी है कि जब भी आप क्वेश्चंस को अटेम्प्ट करेंगे, क्वेश्चंस के शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन स्पेशली, तो गलती ना करें. ऐसे क्वेश्चन तैयार करें जो कि आप आसानी से गलती के बगैर पेपर में अटेम्प्ट कर सकें. ना ही आप स्पेलिंग की गलती करें और ना ही ग्रामर की गलती करें. ओके, सो नेवर लीव अ सिंगल एरर इन द पेपर. Okay ji, so we shall meet in our next unit number 5 in the next video. You are requested to subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Learning Lessons with Usman Rashid. Thank you. Today we are going to study unit number 5 of 9th English. Question number 1 is what is the central idea of the poem Daffodils? The beauty of nature in the form of daffodils is the central idea. Okay, the beauty of nature in the form of daffodils. Or you can also say that the central idea of the poem is natural beauty. Question number 2 is, what do the daffodils represent in the poem? Daffodils represent the beauty of nature. Question number 3 is, what wealth do memories the scene give to the poet? What wealth do memories the scene give to the poet? The answer is, this is bliss of solitude for the poet. This is bliss of solitude for the poet. Question number 4 is, list some of the words that heighten the sound effect in the poem. So these words are cloud, crowd, breeze, shine, line, glance, dance, etc. Question number 5 is, how has the poet heightened the impact of the poem by using the figurative language, by using simile and personification? The answer is by using simile and personification. For more videos like this, you must subscribe my channel Learning Lessons with Usman Rashid. Okay, today we are going to study unit number 6, the Qaid's vision in Pakistan. How much confidence did Qaid-e-Azam have in his nation? Qaid-e-Azam had great confidence in his nation. What was Qaid's concept of our nation? Qaid's concept of our nation was based on Muslim culture and values. What was the ideology of Pakistan in view of Qaid-e-Azam? Qaid's ideology was based on the pivot of Muslim unity and oneness as a nation. Question number 4 is, what can be possible solution to our present problems? By following Qaid's motto, faith, unity and discipline. Question number 5 is, how can we become a strong nation? By following Qaid's advice, work, work and work. Question number 6 is, what does love of our country demand from us? Answer is, we should work hard for the progress of our country. We should work hard for the progress of our country. आज हम 9th क्लास की यूनिट नंबर 7 सुल्तान अहमद मस्जिद के शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर्स करेंगे. द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाई सुल्तान अहमद मॉस्क इज आल्सो नोन एज ब्लू मॉस्क? द आंसर इज वेरी इजी, because it is decorated with blue tiles. Question number 2 is, who was appointed as the architect of the mosque? Sarfar Mehmet Aga was appointed as the architect of the masjid. Question number 3 is, why was a heavy iron chain hung at the entrance of the court? It was the symbol of humility of the ruler. Question number 4 is, how does the interior of the mosque look? It is decorated with blue tiles. Why do you think madrasa and hospice were part of mosque? Answer is, because it was the custom at that time. Question number 6 is, who constructed Mosque Sophia? It was constructed by an Ottoman caliph. इस तरह के मज़ीद वीडियोस देखने के लिए मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर दें, लर्निंग लेसन्स विद उस्मान रशीद. आज हम यूनिट नंबर 8 ऑफ 9th इंग्लिश स्टॉपिंग बाय वुड्स ऑन अ स्नोवी इवनिंग के शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर्स करेंगे. पहला क्वेश्चन है, हु वाज द स्पीकर ऑफ द पोएम? So the speaker in the poem is a horse rider. Question number 2 is, who does the speaker refer to in the first stanza of the poem? He refers to the owner of the woods. Question number 3 is, why does the speaker stop on the darkest evening of the year? He stops to enjoy beauty of nature. Question number 4 is, why does the horse impatiently await the next move of his master? Because the horse thinks it queer to stop in the woods. Question number 5 is, the speaker in the poem is captivated by the beauty of nature. Why doesn't he stop for long to enjoy the nature's beauty? Because he has miles to go. because he has miles to go. So for more videos like this, subscribe my YouTube channel Learning Lessons with Usman Rashid. Thank you. आज हम पढ़ेंगे 9th क्लास इंग्लिश का यूनिट नंबर 9. इसके शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स. ऑल इज नॉट लॉस्ट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 इज व्हाई डिड द नर्स आस्क Hera's sister to come and talk to her? Because the nurse thought that the voice of near and dear one might activate nearly dead neurons. Question number 2 is why did the nurse disagree with the doctor's point of view? Because she was hopeful about the recovery of the patient. Because she was hopeful about recovery of the patient. Question number 3 is why did the nurse ask herself the question, was it worthwhile to oppose and fight the decision of senior and more qualified surgeons? So she asked herself this question to reconsider her decision. She asked herself the question to reconsider her decision. Question number 4 is describe some qualities of the personality of the nurse in the story. She was kind and dutiful. She was kind and dutiful. Very easy answer. Question number 5 is why did the nurse say where there is a will, there is a way? Because the nurse was much pleased on the recovery of her hopeless patient. Because the nurse was much pleased on the recovery of her hopeless patient. ये क्वेश्चंस बहुत ही इजी करके मैंने आपके लिए तैयार किए हैं. इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम जो है वो ये नंबर 10 स्टडी करेंगे, उसके क्वेश्चन आंसर्स. और मज़ीद लेक्चर्स देखने के लिए मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल लाजमी सब्सक्राइब करें. लर्निंग लेसन्स विद उस्मान रशीद. थैंक यू. आज हम स्टडी करेंगे यूनिट नंबर 10 ऑफ 9th इंग्लिश ड्रग एडिक्शन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है व्हाट आर द इफेक्ट्स ऑफ ड्रग एडिक्शन? बैड पीयर इन्फ्लुएंस एंड ट्रबल्ड डोमेस्टिक बैकग्राउंड. वेरी इजी आंसर है इसका, बैड पीयर इन्फ्लुएंस एंड ट्रबल्ड डोमेस्टिक बैकग्राउंड. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 इज व्हाट आर द कॉजेज ऑफ ड्रग एडिक्शन? मेंटल एंड फिजिकल सिकनेस. मेंटल एंड फिजिकल सिकनेस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 इज व्हाट important role do rehabilitation centers play to control drug addiction? Rehabilitation centers provide complete treatment and guidance. Rehabilitation centers provide complete treatment and guidance. What is the role of counseling in preventing drug addiction? Counseling can save victim from danger of relapse. Counseling can save victim from danger of relapse. Question number 5 is why did families feel reluctant to take the drug victim to drug rehabilitation centers? Families feel embarrassed to go to rehabilitation centers. Families feel embarrassed to go to rehabilitation centers. Question number 6 is what are the responsibilities of families to ensure complete recovery of such patients? What are the responsibilities of families to ensure complete recovery of such patients? Families must continue to critically watch the victim. Families must continue to critically watch the victim. आज हम स्टडी करेंगे यूनिट नंबर 11 नो ऑफ 9th इंग्लिश के शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स. नॉइज इन द एनवायरनमेंट. यूनिट नंबर 7. Question number 1 है how do you define noise pollution? Any form of noise that disrupts the normal functioning of life. Any form of noise that disrupts the normal functioning of life. Question number 2 is how is transport a source of noise pollution? Different modes of transport such as that is vehicles, trains, ships and source are sources of noise pollution. Different modes of transport, for example, vehicles, trains, ships are sources of noise pollution. How is construction work a cause of noise pollution? Grilling and piercing sound at construction sites is cause of noise pollution. Grilling and piercing sound at construction sites is cause of noise pollution. Question number 4 is how is use of technology causing noise pollution? Technology with loud speech patterns increase noise pollution. Technology with loud speech patterns increase noise pollution. Question number 5 is why is noise dangerous for human health? Why is noise dangerous for human health? Because noise pollution causes hypertension, depression and insomnia. Because noise pollution causes hypertension, depression and insomnia. Question number 6 is what kind of precautions may reduce noise coming from electronic devices? What kind of precautions may reduce noise coming from electronic devices? Low speech patterns of electronic devices and civic responsibility can reduce noise pollution. Low speech patterns of electronic devices and civic responsibility can reduce noise pollution. For more videos like this, subscribe my YouTube channel, Learning Lessons with Usman Rashid. Thank you. आज हम स्टडी करेंगे यूनिट नंबर 12 नाइन्थ क्लास इंग्लिश के जो शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स हैं. लास्ट क्वेश्चन है ये, लास्ट यूनिट है ये. 3 days to see. Who was Helen Keller? Helen Keller was a blind and deaf writer. Helen Keller was a blind and deaf writer. Question number 2 is describe thought expressed by the author in the first paragraph. We should live with gentleness, vigor, and keenness. Question number 3 is what make you feel that author is sad and depressed. The author is sad because she cannot see. The author is sad because she cannot see. How do you get an impression that she was a great admirer of nature? How do you get an impression that author was a great admirer of nature? Because she admired dawn, the pageant of seasons and trees. Because she admired dawn, the pageant of seasons and trees. Question number 5 is people who are deprived of sight are not deprived of imagination. Discuss reference to the context. The writer is blind, but her views prove that she had great imagination. The writer is blind, but her views proved that she had great imagination. Question number 6 is to me the pageant of season is an unending drama. Comment. So the change in seasons is endless. The change in seasons is endless. For more videos like this, subscribe my YouTube channel, Learning Lessons with Usman Rashid. Thank you.